by Janae Aiko and Nas. And in that song, she says, I've been missing you for 10,000 hours. I cannot let go of 10,000 memories. And in the verse, she says, have you ever loved someone and lost someone? Have you ever missed someone that's never coming back? You can't even call their phone to see how their day was because they're not there to hear it. Nothing in life is guaranteed. You'll see. Okay. A lot of this energy, it gave the vibe of stop putting off tomorrow. Like things like, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to look at this tomorrow. I'm going to start this tomorrow. When there's things that you could start that process today. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. And every time I find myself doing that, I always think about, and I've shared this quite a few times, but I was the last person to talk to my grandmother before she passed away. I had a long day at school. I was working on a paper. It was midterms. And she had called me early in the day. It was storming, and I was at the school studying. And she was like, I was just calling to tell you about the weather and make sure you're safe and stuff. I was like, I'm at the school. I'm going to call you when I get home later on, whatever, da-da-da. And so I got home, and it was late, and I was tired. And I was like, I can call her in the morning. And then it was like, no, do it tonight. We talked for less than 42 seconds, and that next morning, she didn't wake up. And even seeing how the sound of her voice was different from the way it was that morning to that evening, it's like a lot of times we take things for granted. Okay? We take things for granted. We don't really put in the energy into spaces and things that we really desire to and want to, because we always have this false sense of tomorrow being there. And a big piece of this energy right here, right now, is on why wait for tomorrow to do what can be done today? And whether that means that you have to stop and ask yourself, okay, well, why am I choosing to stay in this space? Why am I choosing? Well, is it fear? Is it fear of failure? But if you're not liking where you're currently at, what could be so bad? What could be so bad? It is. Hey, Pooh. Hey, Dash. What could be so bad? What can be so bad? And so this energy right here is like never going back. Never going back is what I'm hearing. Never going back. I don't know if it's been something of continuously going back to and trying or dipping the finger in, or like, oh, well, maybe it'll be different this time. Or I'm hearing this energy of, you know what it is. You know what it is. You already know what it is. It's not going to show you anything different. I don't know if someone is wanting for something to show them something different, or something is appearing to look different, or it's talking different. Okay, it's showing up in a different way. All it is a different outfit, but it's the same person or the same object. Stop looking behind you so much that you put things off to the future that could be being done now, but it can't be done now because something of the past still has some of that energy there. You get what I'm saying? It still has some type of a connection to it, is what it's saying. This could be a mindset. This could be personal actions. This could be a person. This could be a place. Okay. Did I say action already? I don't know, but it could be action as well. So Whatever, something you don't need to be going back to it. So I don't know if you're about to be being faced with a situation. Yeah, you got the Death card coming out to start off the reading. Okay. So we have the Death card to start off this reading. So it's like, that's confirmation. When something is gone, it's gone. And that song, have you ever missed someone that's never coming back? Like that finality in this lifetime. That's the end of this life. Okay. Of that thing. And sometimes we be trying to revive some things that the shelf life is done. The shelf life is over, okay? This is not grandma's cupboard where she got that old pepper that expired in 1999, okay? Like this is expired. This is over, okay? Never going back. It needs to be buried. It needs to be cremated, whichever the choice is, okay? But it needs to stay there. Because this horse can't come on around the mountain and go to the next thing if it's still carrying behind this same carriage behind it. That's just dead energy. It's the carriage is full of stuff. You can't even put nothing in it. Okay? So yeah, this is like the victory lap vibe, okay? 7 of Wands coming out. 7 of Wands coming out is giving up on something because someone may have been trying to protect something, tried to hold on to something for dear life, dear energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, release. 7 of Wands in reverse, I release you in peace. I release you in peace. It makes me think of, Janae Aiko has a song called Pray For You. And she's like, you know, we don't work, although we didn't work out, that's what it is. Like, I still pray for you. I pray, you know, your confidence is there. I pray you find, like, I pray you get everything that you need, that you desire, but this ain't gonna work together. Okay. And this doesn't have to be a romantic. This can be friendship. This can be a job. This could be a hobby. You know what I'm saying? You wish it well, but you know, this ain't working for you anymore. Okay. It could be so many things. So allow your spirit to connect to what that energy is. I know a lot of people go straight to, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you connect to all aspects, because remember, everything that happens on the macro aspect is happening on the meso aspect and the micro aspect. And the intro aspect is all happening simultaneously, okay? So really look and see what behavior you have within you that's changing, right? What people in you that's changing, and it's like, farewell, get on up out of here. It's making me think of this song by Kirk Franklin, Hello Fear. Hello Fear. You need to sit down, 'cause I got something to explain. Something shit, okay? In the song, basically, it's saying, I'm not being moved by you anymore, Fear. You no longer have resonance here anymore, okay? You no longer have approval, okay? Never again will I trust you. Never again will you trust the fear. Never again will you trust the doubts that come up in your head and in your mind. Okay, that try to tell you, oh, I'm your friend. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to be nice. I'm here to save you. No, it's not. It's meant to keep you where you're at, where you know, where you understand, which is not where you really want to go. My heart, it refuses to be your home. No longer a prisoner. Today I remember a part of me. Yes. Before you got here. Okay. And this is why I have my other channel where I go into the subconscious, because some of our actions, they can be trauma responses. They're not healed responses. It's like, it's a coping mechanism to keep from being hurt again. It's a coping mechanism because we're going to play it safe because we know what this is. Okay? No. Okay? So all of this is happening internally in your immediate circle. It's happening in your community right now. It's happening in your politics, in your community. Officials are being voted out. Things are being moved into a new generation. Like something, people are releasing their hands from things. This is happening on a macro level. So I need y'all to understand with this energy, as above, so below, as within, so without. All of this, you going through this, know that everyone else and everything else is going through it too, but in their own way, okay? And that helps you stay interconnected with the process and get off of the wheels that you don't want to be associated with anymore. So if you don't want to be associated with a motherfucking Ford Escort anymore, and you want to be associated with a Lexus, you got to get off the wheel, baby. You got to get off the wheel of that Escort and get on up over there to that Lexus, which means changed behaviors, changed environments, changed value, changed worth. Okay? A lot of changes come with that. A lot of changes come with that. It means the price got to go up. Okay? And you got to be able to say it with your chest. Okay? Period. Period. You know, it makes no sense to be trying to protect something that's not being fruitful. It's like, you're wasting energy and resources. Okay, so no more of that. Okay, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Be observant, be reflective, and keep moving forward. Period. Because this right here, this right here, y'all, this right here, this is death. Okay, y'all remember this right here? The moon at the bottom of the deck. That's getting to the subconscious. You've been doing a good job of really working with like your mentality and paying attention to your mind. You know what I'm saying? The mind is a very powerful thing. And fear also go in with the moon energy. So it's like releasing all of that. It doesn't have a place. It doesn't have a home. And it's like understanding which illusions are worth you putting your energy into and which ones you need to just excuse on up out of there. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's something about nighttime at this time right now. Something about nighttime. 'Cause when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, it is for somebody. Hey, at nighttime is when you really feel what's really going on in all parts of yourself. So it's something about you using the nighttime to really evaluate how you feel, where you're headed towards, and how to implement all the pieces of you into the process. Because like something about when the sun is out, you know, it just gives a, you know, you'll be like, I ain't focusing on that. I ain't paying attention to that. I'm outside. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But at nighttime, it comes up. So allow yourself to, when it comes up, to organize it and understand it. But it's something about your brain being able to process really good at night right now. So some of y'all would really benefit from being up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all would benefit from being up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? Because your brain is just going to be like, because I'm seeing a clock winding, like the old clocks winding. I'm seeing that pocket watch type vibe. Yeah, that's the 8 of Pentacles in this deck. That's like a grandfather energy. Let me see. 'Cause when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. All right, where does Eight of Pentacles at? Well, Eight of Coins, okay. With somebody who loves me. This card, this is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of major Eight of Coins energy. And then right behind that is the Ace of Knives, which is communication, planning, writing. Mother of Coins, she's in bed at nighttime, okay? Like, I'm seeing low light. Work at night. Something about you working at night. So take naps during the day if you can, okay? And work during the night, okay? In the moon phase right now, like, track with the moon energy. A lot of y'all maybe have prominent moon energy in y'all chart. Whew. If you're like a third, if your moon is in like the third decan, I'm hearing like late third decan, like you're highly connected to the moon energy. So the degrees of your moon, see what degree or decan it is, or heavy Pisces and Cancer energy. Split the deck. We have the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is so beautiful. So as you step from this energy, going into this space of dealing with your anxieties, dealing with your fears, making your declarations, finishing that reprogramming aspect, is like new foundations. And the Ace of Swords, new foundations and new information. So it's like a new programming system. Okay? It's literally a reprogramming system. So this time, take this time like really seriously. Take this, yeah, Magician. Take this time really seriously right now. You're in a very, like, you're reprogramming right now. So whatever is around you or you allow in, you're allowing into your new program that you're running, that you're creating. And this makes sense why that message for my manifesting generators, I hope y'all listen to me when I told y'all to go on y'all fast for 30 days from social media and everything, because of the energy that was being given to you. This makes me feel about that now, seeing that Magician coming out and what we're talking about. Because when you're taking in other energy and other information, it's going to influence your output. It's going to influence your output. And it's something about you going through a Mercury-based cleanse. And Mercury goes retrograde next month. I mean, not next, wait, yeah, next month. So you was literally being prepared for this retrograde. So I hope y'all listen to me. I mean, that was in the membership area. So that's basically for the members. So members, I hope y'all listen to me when I gave y'all that warning, okay? Because this is definitely connecting to that, okay? This is like a recreating energy. Something is being recreated. Like, I'm envisioning, I was just about to say, oh my gosh. I was envisioning, you know how cars, so when cars are made, right? And this is how I know I had confirmation when I looked down, I saw the chariot. So, you know, cars, they have generations. So each generation is like for 4 years or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And so in that time, the body of the car, it looks very close to itself. It changes a little bit of features and stuff over that time. But when it goes out of that generation, it changes the entire feature. It's like you're going into a time and phase of your life where you're literally getting out of a generation and you're creating a whole new body. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Think about the I don't know why I'm seeing an old ass Taurus, Ford Taurus in my head. So think about, let me pull a picture up. 4 Tauruses. But think about how they have evolved over time, right? Oh my God. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what was that? That's my kitten outside, honey. Baby, this cat will not leave me alone. So y'all know I put the cat outside. So I still feed him and stuff. But baby, he do not leave this porch. And I was like, there you go. You an outside cat, but you can't be in my house. Okay? You mess with my peace. Okay? Okay, so let me close my blinds so y'all can see it without the glare. Oh, man. Oh. So, listen, the 4 Taurus started off as that ugly, that cow up there. Okay, y'all see that? But it started getting sexy. Okay? It got a little sexy build. Okay? And they came back around like, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with a jump up. Goons in the cut. Okay? And y'all remember the Mercury too? That it was a Mercury knockoff they had of it too that looked like the Taurus. Y'all remember? So it's giving that vibe of like, you a big body, okay? You moving to a big body. Shoot. You evolving to a new car, but this makes me think of the new car is your new body. It's your new mentality. It's your new mind. It's your new actions. It's your all the things you've been putting into play. Okay? Allow yourself to evolve into this new car energy. And what do you do with a new car? You get all new everything. You get new steering wheel thing if you want that. You know, seat cushions. You get the new car set. Okay? You're creating that right now for your life, for yourself. For whoever this message is for. Because remember, all these messages ain't going to be for everybody. Okay? Let me open up these blinds again. So this season of your life, it's like start writing out what are the different specifications of this new body, this new car, this new build that you have. What's the MSRP? Okay? Like, you need to know these things. You need to know these things. Welcome, Jess Pool. You need to know these things. What's your worth? Anything else for this message? This some extra, not a black truck. You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing, you ain't fuck, you fuck Nicole body. This ain't Nicki Minaj's verse on New Body. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. All right, anything else for this message before we move to the next message? Woo woo, pull over that 2 times. Woo woo, pull. Like, it's like you are like, listen. Not only you had yourself fucked up along with how other people had you fucked up. We're going to be honest, okay? Let's keep it a buck, okay? But you ain't got yourself fucked up no more, right? So you moving how you supposed to be moving, okay? You got that MSRP price there, and either they about to pay that price or they, you know what I'm saying? You got that there. So the way you move, I like the way you move. Do-do-do. I like the way you move. Do-do-do. So like the way you move now is like listen, you know you in that energy when you start having people, when you walk in and they like, hold on, I just need to acknowledge you. Just from you walking into the space, people realize your regalness and that they have to recognize you. That's a different type of energy to be in. And I'm telling y'all, to be in it, okay, feels lovely. Have people from all races and backgrounds, okay? Baby, I had an Asian older man run into the door to open the door at the post office for me, okay? I'm like, come down in, okay? Matashi Washa, okay? Have me up here turned into Meg and shit, okay? But this is giving that vibe of, as you get super, super deeply like connected internally with yourself with that, that energy is felt. People can't help. And you're already making that impact, but you didn't see how strong it was. So now you're moving into a space to where you know how to control it. Okay? You know how to control it. And that's the difference. That's the difference. You have the Ten of Cups coming out. That's so beautiful. And a lot of it has been because of your spiritual views shifting. As your spiritual views shifted and like opened up and like, you know, the expansion of it, like as it opened up, how their arms are opened up on here, like some, I don't know how here, Little House on the Prairie, but as their arms are like opened up, overjoyed type vibe, it's like that was the one thing that was meant to help bring in a level of harmony and understanding. It was like that missing piece. It's like, because when you can have the spiritual balanced out, everything else flows easier. You can have other things going. You could be successful in the other areas, but I can tell you most times those people be stressed out. Their life be unbalanced. Okay? They don't feel balanced. You have to have the spiritual part in there balanced in some sort to be at the foundation, because at the foundation, we are a spirit. Okay? So as you've been doing that and creating that foundation, that's what brings this alignment. And remember, you can't expect other people to show up for you in ways that you wouldn't show up for you. Okay? You can't expect other people to, for example, you selling a product, you wouldn't even buy that product. You wouldn't even spend that amount of money for that product. Or for something of the like to help you. Why would you expect someone else to then rotate that around to you? It doesn't make sense. So this gives the vibe of finding the pure balance of the cycles. Okay, what else? You know, your freedom is dependent upon your spiritual freedom. The more boxed in you are spiritually, the more boxed in you will be within other aspects of your life. because spirit is the foundation of with the co-creation energy, which goes into with my book, the universal theory of sex magic, like the creation energy in general. So the more boxed in you allow that to be, the more boxed in other areas will be, because it seeks freedom. It needs freedom. You have the Two of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So this gives a vibe of reprioritizing. So that may be something that you may want to look into at this time, is to reprioritize some things, move some things around at this time. It's like reorganizing, okay? Make sure you don't overcommit yourself during this season as well, out of excitement for what you want to do or what you're excited to do as well, because that can cause a burnout. So you can get excited about the thing of knowing what it is, but don't overdo something to the point of like burnout of it, okay? All right. Because you got the Knight of Wands, who can be very energetic, passionately impulsive. We were just talking about that. And then the Nine of Pentacles, though, in the reverse. So it's like, don't give more than what you have to give. Don't offer more than what you can give either. So whatever it is you're doing, don't offer more than what you can provide, than what you can give. And in this process, don't become so obsessed like with your work that you lose sight of other things. Okay, you want to keep sight of everything else that you have going on as well, so that you can keep a proper balance with your energy budget. Shout out to Steph. She had put in all her information on ChatGPT, and like it put out like graphs and shit. And like I love, that's my right up my alley, honey, as a researcher. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Like, so baby, that just opened my mind up to so many different pieces and things of being able to utilize. And so thank you for sharing that if you listen to this on the replay pool. But yeah, it got me thinking about that. If you're in the Discord, check that out. She posted it. All right, what else? Hey, Pooh. We about to go to a second message. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my new channel, Doctress. I'll be putting out another video soon. I'm finishing up some other things first, but the next video will be up soon. Yeah, personal readings are closed, but I do offer coaching. So you are able to book a coaching session. You can check that out on my website at monicole.com. All right, so we're going to start the second reading at 44 minutes.